Hey, what is up, guys? Robert Julian here once again, back again, out of the game with another edition of Rob's WWE Review here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and make sure to hit that subscribe button for me, please. Now, Raw review. Okay, Raw, but I'll get to that later. My reviews only do like 5-6 minutes of only the main spots of the whole night, so let's get that started. It all started with Lawler and Punk talking, and Lawler saying he wanted an apology from Punk. Punk comes out saying, yeah, okay, I'll apologize to you. I'm sorry that you never won a title. You act like a little girl on the announce table. Just started shitting on him. You know, but as he was talking, he really started botching. He was stuttering a lot. I was like, damn, CM Punk, what's wrong with you? That really just made the segment bad. Like, it really made it bad. CM Punk cut a bad promo. Probably the first time in his life. That was so shocking to me. But, hey, he's still a great mic worker. It was probably just the haircut. You know what I'm saying? The haircut's so gay. I don't know why you need to get the slick hair back, bro. Look more like a bad guy. But I don't know what's up with that haircut. That was absolutely horrible. But, you know, then he says that I want to fight you to prove I'm the best in the world. Why would you want to fight him to prove you're the best? That makes no sense. But then he tells Jerry to think about it. Then after he walks away, Jerry Lawler says, hey, Punk, I'll think about it. Like, okay, we know that. He just told you to. You could have kept that to your damn self. Fans were really not into that part at all. It was so quiet in there. After that, Layla and Natalya had a pretty decent 3-minute match. Pretty decent for a Divas match, but after the match is what really happened. Vicky Guerrero starts complaining about why AJ had Dolph Ziggler's contract on the line, his Money in the Bank contract. AJ comes out, just starts kicking her ass. Vicky Guerrero runs away. The end of that. Then you had a Daniel Bryan anger management. Funny little segment, but that one wasn't funny as the next one, so I'll get to the next one later. But then the Lawler accepts CM Punk's challenge after talking for like 6 minutes about guys that probably people my age has never heard of, except for one man. There were a couple people he mentioned that I knew, great wrestlers, but some of them I was just like, who's else? But whatever. But, you know, saying that you wouldn't have laughed in Memphis and I accept. Then it goes to commercial. It was like the third time it went to commercial about Jerry. So they really tried to hype this matchup. Don't know why they tried to hype a matchup with Punk and Jerry Lawler. But they did it for John Cena and John Laurinaitis, so hey, whatever. But then after that, you had Miz and John Cena. Pretty decent match. Real cool match. I'll give it 3 stars. It would have been 3.5, maybe even 4 if John Cena didn't win with the whole 5 moves of doom. I wasn't mad that he won. It was just the way he won with the 5 moves. I didn't see that in a long time, and I was happy that I didn't see that in a long time. Usually he does 4.5, which means he does the 4, he almost does the attitude adjustment, and somebody reverses it. Really getting used to that. Then he actually won that way. It was pretty shocking, though, so, you know, I'll give him that. Then they had Daniel Bryan, and then Kane was a new guest for the anger management, and the counselor was telling Kane to tell his background, so Kane said, okay, I was born in the basement, my brother burned my family, I burned a man's testicles, I tombstoned a priest, I buried my brother alive twice. You know, it was just hilarious, and this whole little segment of him just telling his story. You know how that camera works when he goes bling bling or whatever, however it was doing. It was like 3 minutes of just him telling the story, and after the story, they was just like, okay, that's the end of this segment. So that was kind of funny. After that, you had Daniel Bryan coming out facing R-Truth. He was first calm, but then Truth started saying yes, yes. So then Daniel Bryan just lost his mind, got into a yes-no confrontation with another fan. I think that was the same fan who did this for the Brock Lesnar thing, but that don't even matter. But, you know, he got into a yes-no. The referees counted to 10. Bryan loses. Whatever. Kind of cool, funny way to lose. Then Triple H comes out, and when he comes out, Michael Cole and Josh Matthews is standing up. I'm like, why? It's like they're like, and I didn't get that at all. Like, why y'all sit y'all asses down? Like, why y'all chairs there? But then, you know, I kind of walked out on this, though. I'm not going to lie. So I don't know if he ever said the words, I'm going to retire. But when I came back in, he was crying. And he said, I hope that you guys never forget me. I really didn't want to rewind it because I like watching live. I don't like having to rewind things. But, you know, he probably did announce retirement. They start chanting, thank you, Hunter. They was chanting for a real long time. You know, it was pretty cool, man. I hope it ain't Hunter's last match because it will be a pretty shitty way to end it. Then after that, you had a pretty good match with Randy Orton and Sheamus with Dolph Ziggler and Alberto. I really like the ending of it, you know, with the backbreaker and the bro kick. Dolph Ziggler, just a beautiful seller. I'll give it real good for 8 minutes. I'll say 3.5. You know, I really enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. And after that, then we got to the main event, Punk versus Jerry Lawler. But before this, AJ announced that Punk will face John Cena at Night of Champions. Deservedly so. All y'all saying Cena gets another title shot for no reason. I don't agree with that. But anyway, the Punk was weak. The match was weak. You know, Punk really dominated the whole match. I'll give it like 2 stars. We actually got blood though. You know, CM Punk was bleeding, and we didn't have to wait for a fucking pay-per-view. We got blood. I don't know if that was an accident or what, because I didn't see nobody cutting themselves, but whatever. But after Punk wins with the Anaconda Vice, he tries to force Jerry Lawler into telling him he's the best. Jerry says no. Punk starts beating the hell out of him. And Cena comes out. The gate raises because it was a steel cage match. The cage rises. Punk runs away. So, not run away, but he got out and he started walking real smooth. So Punk is a heel. And I think his character is just going to be like desperate for somebody to tell him he's the best, and he might still go on this tirade week after week. It's going to be real interesting. The Raw itself, I'm giving it like a 5 out of a 10. That and the other 2 matches, John Cena and the tag match, was probably the only highlights to me. But overall, it was. It wasn't that great, but it's not supposed to be. You know, this 3-hour Raw not being that great so far. But whatever. Give me y'all comments, give me y'all reviews, and tell me what y'all think. And subscribe.